Ladies, gents, welcome to Cambridge Card Show. This is their second iteration they've done this, a local one to me, so I thought, why not? I'll pop by and see how it looks. They've got 3 rows, essentially, of vendors on each side. This is at 11:30, this was taken, with general entry opening at 11. So you can see how busy it is at this kind of point. Very hard to get through. And very hard to look at tables as well, but hey, we're moving. Real Gala here, as every card show these guys, or I say these guys, Ben normally tips up to him. He'll be at Wembley tomorrow if you're watching this as well, tomorrow on Sunday. Ben has got all the stuff to protect the cards and cases, but he's also a Lorcana guy. So he has all the binders and obviously some graded slabs and raw cards as well. This is the first slab case I found, a large one as well, probably the largest in the hall. And we are looking for ace slabs, ideally in a 10. However, if it's the right card, I'd settle for a 9. We're ideally looking for the starter Pokemon and their evolutions, the Eevee and her or its evolutions, and also Snorlax. Those are kind of the main ones we're looking for in this and throughout the whole show, actually. Now, can we find any? I'm not even looking for a Dragonite, but I stared at this for a little while because I did like the look of that one, you know. £60. Is that a good deal, guys? Let me know. Should I have got it? I get this one, it's the 3 legendary birds. I do love the 3 legendary birds, however the ace label could have been better. This Pikachu as well, that was a nice one. All these ones I'm picking up and I stare at for a longer period, they're essentially going on my radar as ones to keep in the memory bank as I walk around. And before I leave, I will grab some of them. Not necessarily from this pile or from this vendor, however, 1 or 2 will be grabbed before I leave. Legendary Birds, another one that I'm a fan of, and this Articuno was nice, however wasn't English, and ideally I need them to be English. So again, we're looking for ace 10s, but English cards. This Pikachu and the Squirtle before it are cards I would be interested in, again if they were English. Although I think that Squirtle might have been. Still was a 9 though, so kind of put me off a little bit. Another legendary bird, card of which I would be interested in. I've actually got the Mosaic tag team in an Ace 10 already, and I do like that, but it's a 9 and the label could have been better, so disregard. You may recognise this vendor here, maybe not by the cards that you're seeing, however when I show the banner you may do. This is Wintools Workshop from Whatnot and from also now on YouTube, of which you can see vendor point of views that they were actually doing today as well. So stay tuned for that, I'm sure that will come up on their YouTube. This is Pokey Yod's table. It was nice chatting to him, a local guy and his first time vending. Had some nice cards at very reasonable prices here. I've got my eyes on the Umbreon there, hint hint. But he did have quite a few decent cards in the case there, and also in this little bin. I mean, at the end of this video, when I show you what was taken from the show, you may find something from this vendor. Hint, hint. Found another vendor doing a little bit of Lorcana, mostly promos here, but still some foils from chapter 1 all the way to chapter 5, which is ideal. Now, did I pick something up from this guy? Well, I'll tell you what, I'll show you now. So hopefully you can hear me. We've got a couple of cards here, Maximus, Kumatari. These are some from the chapter 1 and a couple of chapter 5 that I'm trying to collect. Grumpy, foil, Queen from chapter 5 and a non, again chapter 1, and then a Pete foil from chapter 5 for £8. It's alright, take it. So, just been to Cambridge Card Show, arrived at about 11:30, now is 20 to 2. Not a bad event, it's their second time running, right? When I got there at 11:30, it was busy, and they've got, imagine, 3 aisles worth of obviously vendors throughout, and it's hard to maneuver, but as normal, you know, as normal card shows are, it's hard to maneuver. So that was difficult, especially at first, and you'll see some of the videos as well as I walk in, how busy it actually is. Maybe next time they can expand to two halls, which they can do, I guess, if there's nothing else going on. But that's something for them to think about, obviously get more vendors in, but overall not a bad event. It's their second time running, smooth running of it, you know, queue-wise, getting in entry and all that good stuff. So yeah, nice. My aim today, was to get Ace 10 Pokemon, is what we're looking at. Okay, so Ace 10 Pokemon, but select Pokemon. So what are we looking at? Yeah, Snorlax, EV types, and then someone like the starters, you know, Squirtle, his evolution, and Charmander and their evolution. So those are the kind of Pokemon slabs Ace we're looking for, relatively niche in that sense. And then also Lorcana. Now I go to these events, and I'm a Lorcana guy, but I go there with the expectation that no one's going to sell Lorcana, or very little people. There was actually a few, and hey, let me show you what we got. The aim was to look for chapter 1. Did we do that? So from one vendor, and you'll see already in the video, was these 6 cards, of which 2 foils from chapter 1, which is good. And then I got a couple of non-foils to foil super rares, and foils as well from set 5. It's not too bad, £8 there, spent with one vendor. Forgot who it was, I'm so sorry. Let me know if you see this. Hey, that dude got the cards from me, all that good stuff. And I'll show you what else we got. Okay, we then went to Grailguard. Ben from Grailguard sorted us out with his binders and all his selection. He's one of the go-to guys for Lorcana. So you've got Enchanted Sorcerers, which is another one, big on Lorcana, and then you've also got Grailguard Ben, who's also big on Lorcana. So we raided his chapter 1 binder, and we got all these are foils that we needed for our collection. So we've got quite a few here. You know, I'm just showing you a mix there, all of them. I think there was 25 or something like that, foils. And then we need 3 non-foils to complete the non-foil set of chapter 1, of which we got it. We got it. We got it. Look at the big hitter there. There's the big hitter, Rapunzel. We needed that one. Again, quite an expensive card in the sense of it's only a rare, playable, and then an aerial super rare. Those are the last 3 we needed for the non-foil. We are now complete with non-foil, and we've got a nice little dent in the foil section, leaving us with approximately 25 foils left to complete the non-foil and foil set, of which, I don't know, 5 of them are going to be big hitting legendaries. 5 or 6 of them, yeah. So we'll get there. We keep going. Now let me show you Pokemon wise. Did we reach the goal? So when I'm looking for Pokemon slabs, Ace slabs, I will go around. I'll go around the venue once, and I'll see, and I'll just remember in my head prices and what I was looking for. If it's something I'm definitely interested in, I will go up to the vendor and ask what the lowest they'll take is. But I'll walk away most likely at this point, and I'll just keep looking, and then I'll go back and just refresh the memory and what was on offer and what I was after, right? So I ended up going back to a place called YS Collectibles, and again he's got his table with the slabs in, but he's also got like a little slab bin, little slab box. I recommend looking in slab boxes because you never know what you can find. Ended up getting a Leafeon from Evolving Skies in the slab box, and then in the case we got the Umbreon variant as well. Knocked the tenner off, taking both, which isn't bad. 110 for both of those, both in Ace 10s. Hey, it's all right. So yes, goals wise, we got the 2 Ace 10s EV variants, as I said before, and we also got a decent dent in the Lorcana chapter 1 foils and completion of the non-foils. Overall, successful Cambridge Card Show. We will be back April the 5th, and that's us done for card shows for this month. I don't think there's any more going on that I'm going to. So the next card show for me is going to be London Card Show in May. We've also got Comic-Con as well, and hey, I'll take you to both of them. Stay tuned.